Hey guys, Justin here. I'm in Tsing Yi right now. Here's Tsing Yi Station bus terminus. Tsing Yi Station is right back over that way. And yes, I have bought another headphone, so hopefully the headphone is working today. I know it's all of the past bus videos and also some of the station videos, the headphone is not working, but today it should be working fine, hopefully. Here we are at Tsing Yi Station. Now, the reason why I actually decided to do a Tsing Yi route over here before we fly back to Perth, this is the last route that we're going to be doing, because I think I've like never even featured any Tsing Yi routes. It's like very rarely that I ever actually taken the Tsing Yi route, so that's why let's feature the island of Tsing Yi with a quick circular route. Now the fastest circular route is 248M, but that one is just way too short. That doesn't even go to a lot of places. This one is the longer one, 249M. It's not as short as 248M, but it will do a circular and it will loop around the whole Tsing Yi island. So let's go to Mayfair Gardens, which is in Tsing Yi South, I think. I actually don't know. RIP. This is actually at the north of Tsing Yi, so we go to Tsing Yi South. So it does pass through a lot of areas, and let's just go and feature the whole Tsing Yi island. Let's do it. Well, before we start the video, let's just spot some buses. X42C. That's one of the cool routes that actually comes along here. Not a full day service because it's X with the prefix. Basically means express of the 42C. 42C is a not too express thing. That's a lot of buses actually laid over with a Scania bus right there, that guy. KMB doesn't really have a lot of Scania buses anymore, but mostly they're running on the Tsing Yi routes. Another one coming in actually, because most of these Scania buses, they have sold it to Sunbus, which is their branch for Ma1 services. But I think some of them have been retired as well instead of actually just swapped over. But we've got a lot of different selections of buses here. We also have Cheung on estate, which is just down there for more routes. But here we are. Unfortunate is that this guy hasn't swapped the desto yet, so I actually can't take the photo of the thumbnail yet. It's still having Tsing Yi Station on it, which I don't want. I want to show you the Mayfair Garden, the desto. Now Mayfair Gardens is literally just a place. There's no bus terminus for that, so that's why it's just going to stop along the road for a circular route. Well, I decided to just let him go because he literally, first things first, he doesn't switch the desto on for Mayfair Gardens. Second of all, he doesn't even know like what he's doing. He let people enter before he logged into the system and turned on the engine. Like what? I feel bad about that driver, so I'm gonna do the next bus, because I think that bus should just do another 249M that just drove in. I think the thumbnail is my best thumbnail of all times. I just took it, which is literally pretty as hell, with the sun and the whole bus, and then the desto didn't fail. Wow, that's a perfect shot, I think. We'll wait for that bus. It's just another MMC at the back there. I think it's just that guy over there. He's laying over. So let's get on board. Let's get ready to go. This thing, I just keep on waiting for buses because it's crazy frequency. 7 to 10 minutes per bus. Every single day is pretty much the same. And you see, there are literally midnight services, 15 minutes per bus between 12:15 to 1:15. Wow. Probably just to bring people back from Tsing Yi to the housing areas. So most of the stops are literally the same for the entire thing. It's just a looping estates route. So let's go and do it. Damn, screw my thumbnail. I actually taken a different bus and I thought he's gonna do the 249M, and a different bus drove in here. A X-Long Win bus drove in here and then ruined my shot. I will show you my previous thumbnail. This is my previous thumbnail. You see how pretty that looks, and then of this is the shot that we have to have right now, which is not good. Well, let's wait for departure. At least we didn't get an MMC. I guess that's also one good thing. But wow, this bus is so bad over here. This is one of the older generations, so it's pretty bad. Alright, departure time. I don't know whether the bus will have announcements, so I'm just gonna do the announcements the entire time. 各位乘客，歡迎乘搭九龍巴士公司249M 線 本班車將由青衣鐵路站開往美景花園，中途將有廣播提示各位乘客落車，祝各位旅途愉快。Dear passengers, on behalf of Kowloon Motorbus Company, I would like to welcome you on board our route number 249M to Mayfair Garden. Further announcements will be is it Mayfair Garden? Mayfair Gardens. Further announcements will be made as we approach various midway bus stops. It is our pleasure to have you on board, and we wish you a pleasant journey. 各位乘客，欢迎乘坐九龙巴士公司249M 线。本班车将由青衣铁路站开往美景花园，中途将有广播提示各位乘客下车，祝各位旅途愉快。Now someone's already getting off, literally just one stop. 下一站係宏福花園。The next stop is Tivoli Garden. 下一站是鸿福花園。A lot of Scanias are running on the 248M. I actually do want to film a 248M and a freaking Mawan bus at the back, 330 service by Mawan Tsing Yi station. Now I don't think that Mawan bus can actually drive up to the Tsing Yi station bus terminus, so I probably just gonna have to park at the bottom here, where the minibuses are. Okay, we go this way apparently. So we're literally taking two different directions compared to the 248M. 248M actually turns right earlier on instead of turning left like we do. Yep, let's take a look at the whole Tsing Yi Gardens today. It is a pretty cool island, definitely. Isolated on its own, and you have to be accessed by bridges from the main island of Kowloon, from Chinwon or anywhere. Okay, so that driver refuses to switch back to the Tsing Yi station desto and still having the Mayfair Garden desto. Like, what? Drivers are really like messing up all of the destos here. And low height minibuses. There that goes. Now, I actually have no idea how my last headphone died. Probably might be because of me actually shouting into the mic for a little too much, so it actually failed at it. So that's why this time we're going to talk a little bit softer when we actually film, instead of actually shouting ear rapes all the time, which is terrible. We have a 49M. That's a pretty brand new route that came out. I think that one goes to Chumon Station, that's all I know. Yep, it's a Tsing Yi Station circular. Oh no, it's just a Tsing Yi route. Just kidding, no worries. It starts from Chingfu Court, which is I think a pretty brand new housing areas, and it will loop around to Tsing Yi Station. I actually have no idea what's the next stop in Chinese. Switch it to Chinese, better. 下一站係翠怡花園。The next stop is Greenfield Terrace. I think it's Greenfield Terrace, is it? 下一站是翠怡花園。And that's the first bus that I saw when I arrived at Tsing Yi Station earlier on. Come back already. Now the one good thing about the 49M is all of the buses on 49M are good guys. B8Ls and all of the decent ones. But this one, 249M, not so much. Pretty trash. Yep, we're going to Tsing Yi South here. Now, unfortunately, most of these buses doesn't really have any chance of actually leaving Tsing Yi that much. They probably mostly just stay on Tsing Yi for the entire day for these circular routes. The next stop is Cheung House, Chongqing Estate, E32. 下一站是长青村青梅楼。43B over there. That's the Chongqing Estate route, I think. Yep, Chongqing Estate in Tsing Yi to Cheung Station. I've taken that thing one time, but just from Tsing Yi Cheung Estate over to Cheung Station, not all the way up in the estates area up here. And then after that, all of the stops are literally just the estate houses. It was served all of them, practically. I think all of the stops have people getting off. Oh, TV9365, I've seen it on number 8 a lot of times, and also sometimes on my 8A. Alright, next is Cheung Estate. We'll loop around and we'll go up to Chongqing Bus Terminus, which is up there. We're serving Chongqing Estate right now, but we have the Chongqing Estate Bus Terminus at the top, which has one of my local routes. Doesn't really serve that much of my local area, but it serves To Kwa Wan 241X via Ho Man Tin, which I've seen it a lot of times. Now the stops are very close to each other, so that's why here we go. 下一站係長康村康富樓。The next stop is Hong Fu House, Cheung Hong Estate. 下一站是长康村康富楼。You see, here's the next stop already. Literally just one street block, and then here's another stop, and then the next stop is again another one street block, which is honestly pretty troll, this route. It's just so many people getting off. Ended off is not fast at all when it's just literally like a few steps between each stop. Now we have a total of 20 something stops. Stop number 12 is Mayfair Gardens, so we'll turn back at stop number 12. Yet the bus doesn't have announcements. Now 248M is really short if it's that route. It goes to Cheung Wang, which I have featured with 42A, that one video. It's been a few years. I think it's the year before I flew to Perth. One of the requests that I have. And then it will go that way, and it's very straightforward up there. But we will actually see Cheung Wang later on. So 下一站係長康村康盛樓。The next stop is Hong Xing House, Cheung Hong Estate. 下一站是长康村康盛楼。Now we also have Cheung Hong Bus Terminus, which I think is just at the front somewhere. That thing has one of the terrible routes, 42. That thing literally sucks for KMB. Literally took 1 hour and 30 minutes to complete the whole journey. The next stop is Hong Feng House, Cheung Hong Estate. 下一站是长康村康丰楼。 Oh, one stop that we don't need to stop. Oh, that's crazy. Oh. 下一站係長康村康長樓. The next stop is Hong Chong House, Cheung Estate. Now you give me the announcement. What the hell? 下一站是长康村康长楼. (948) That's one of the cross harbor routes that actually serve Tsing Yi. That's no. That's not just one. That's just not a cross harbor route. That's the only cross harbor route that actually serves Tsing Yi. Cross harbor, Western Harbor Crossing, Cheung, Causeway Bay, Tin Hau. Today's the sky is so nice. Well, this is the last filming of Hong Kong this time. We will fly back to Perth very soon, within 2 days. Now I can still film a little bit before we actually have my semester starting. Year 3 is going to be terrible. It's going to be very difficult. Yes, I can still film, which definitely the first thing we're going to do is the Victoria Park shuttle train, which it should have been uploaded for years already, because this is like the last video to be uploaded. We definitely have more videos upcoming. 下一站係清盛苑. The next stop is Tsing Yi Court. 下一站是清盛苑. Oh, there's the adjust octopus card thing already. There's the last guy that I decided to just ignore because he refuses to change the desto. Well, I actually didn't know that he's gonna do the switching things at this stop, so I'm just gonna do it right now. 整條教八達通. 下一站係長青巴士總站. The next stop is Transperth Terminus. 下一站是长青巴士总站. Okay, so somehow we don't need to turn into the bus terminus, and then also apparently the mid stop is also called Cheung Bus Terminus. Like what? The next stop is Tsing Yi House, Cheung Estate. Oh my gosh. 下一站是长青村清淮楼. Some freaking people decided it's very late on the getting off, so ended off, the bus driver already drove off, and then they just said, oh, I need to get off. Actually, you don't need to rush. Just literally just wait for the bus to U-turn and just get back off on the other side. We will stop again later on. We will stop again. So, don't need to rush it that much. Upcoming is the turnback spot. Here is Mayfair Gardens. That is Mayfair Gardens right there. This one it is. This is Cheung Estate. Right here, Mayfair Gardens. 2141X, there it goes. Now, originally, there are no 241X. It is just a rush hour special. 241X, I think like one service every day. One direction only. But with the withdrawal of Route 41, because of saying the path outside of Tsing Yi is just literally the same as the 45 that goes to Lai Yu Estate. So they just decide to withdraw 41 after literally 40 years of service, and then replaced it by the 241X, which extends to full day service and both directions, and extends to the 41 terminus. So, and then 241X is express now, instead of actually stopping all stops. Here's the U-turn that we do, and we turn right back up and go back to Tsing Yi Station. 下一站係美景花園。The next stop is Mayfair Gardens. 下一站是美景花園。Right back up. And stop here. Yeah, of course there would be people getting off. If it's like no people getting off, then it's just stupid. Just call this Mayfair Gardens circular route. 43A. What is this thing? Hang on, let me search that up. Oh, what the freak? Gosh. Cheung. Okay. Cheung estate though. So that thing probably going back to Cheung. Now we also have another circular route, 243M. Oh, that's not a circular route. And how it's going to do it? Wait, what? It's just going to terminate here for the 243M. It goes to Mayfair Gardens as well, but it doesn't circular. What? That's pretty weird. 下一站係長青巴士總站。The next stop is Transperth Terminus. 下一站是长青巴士总站。So that's why I said earlier on those guys, they don't need to even rush to get off. The bus will loop back here and stop again anyways. It's just across the street. And now you're literally going to take the exact same path back to Tsing Yi station. It's just a basic circular route, so. But it's a good way to feature the whole island of Tsing Yi. So. There's the 243M. That one doesn't actually do circular, so I don't know how it's going to do, considering there are practically no layover bay at the Mayfair Garden spot. Okay, no one's getting off, of course. No one. 下一站係清城苑。The next stop is 清新 Court. 下一站是清盛苑。Now this route is very cheap, $4.50 to do a circular route. Very nice. No one again. Wow. 下一站係長康村康順樓。The next stop is 康順 House, Cheung Estate. 下一站是長康村康順樓。Cheung Hong bus terminus is at the front, but we're not going to touch it. We'll turn here, so. Now the next stop, I have no idea about the announcement, so we're just gonna wait for the announcement to come up. Oh, he is doing 249M, but he's the next service. Oh, I could have actually waited for one more if I knew about it. Damn it! That's the perfect thumbnail that I took, but it is deleted now. The photo, no more. What? They for real do it like that? OSH Academy right here. Occupational Safety and Health Academy. No one. Next stop. 下一站係長康村康富樓. The next stop is 康富 House, Cheung Estate. 下一站是長康村康富樓. So later on, I'm just gonna take another route at Cheung Estate. I'm not gonna film it because I don't want I don't want any more videos for now. This is the 30th bus route that I filmed this time in Hong Kong, and I'm satisfied.下一站係青衣警署。The next stop is Tsing Yi Police Station. 下一站是青衣警署。Excuse me. Honestly, not bad. This route, literally not bad. A single decker over there. 43M. The Kwai Fong station. Cheung circular route to Kwai Fong station. No, Kwai Fong station starting and it goes to Cheung and then loop back. Wow, there's a pretty cool electric bus on it. That's nice. Mostly use single decker because not that many people take. No one. 下一站係青衣街市。The next stop is 青衣 Market. 下一站是青衣街市。No one, next stop. 下一站係青衣運動場。The next stop is 青衣 Sports Ground. 下一站是青衣運動場。下一站係迎翠半島。The next stop is Tierra Verde. 下一站是迎翠半島。No one. 下一站係青衣站。The next stop is 青衣 Station. 下一站是青衣站。And I honestly really like this Tsing Yi Station bus terminus because it's really nicely arranged. That minibuses are on their own and buses are on their own, instead of actually mixed up all together. So the minibus terminus is at the bottom here, and then we have Tsing Yi bus terminus, which is at the top. Here we are. 各位乘客，本班車已經到達青衣鐵路站，請各位乘客落車。多謝乘搭249M 線。We have now arrived at Tsing Yi Railway Station. Would all passengers please alight here? Thank you for traveling on our route number 249M. 各位乘客，本班车已经到达青衣铁路站，请各位乘客下车。谢谢乘坐249M 线。And back. Wow, that guy drives so slowly. He just dropped off the people and we already arrived. What? Luckily I didn't took him. If not, that's terrible. Oh, Jesus. You see how many people wait for 249M? What the hell is this amount of people? Oh, this is 248M. 249M is at the back. These two routes are so many people take. And here we are, here's the exterior of the bus. You can see this orange color with the white. That's the ex-Longwind bus color. So some of the Longwind buses have been swapped to KMB during the COVID season. Considering some of them are old buses, and during COVID they literally don't need that many buses for Longwind. So because the airport doesn't need that many routes, doesn't need that many buses. So most of the old buses are swapped to KMB, and now they're having some new buses to enter for Longwind with some of the new V8Ls and also some of the V6X. So there it is. And C-Learn came to farewell over here or something. So yeah, but yeah. And now that guy decides to, for his next trip, he's switching the desk though. Like, what the hell? Well, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Remember to like and subscribe, click the bell so that you can get notifications when I post. Check out the links in the description down below of my other channels, my Instagram. Click on these videos up top, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace!